Hi guys, Fog here, and welcome to my Diablo 3 beta preview. I got the message yesterday from Blizzard, an email, and saying I was eligible for the closed beta, so downloaded it as soon as possible and got straight onto it. Diablo 3 is something that I've been waiting for a long time. Me and my friends are really psyched for it, and it is a fantastic game. I mean, from what I've played with so far, which I'll show you a bit later in some of my other videos. It's been fantastic. But for now, I just want to explain like sort of what I'm hoping to do with like footage from the beta. I'm not gonna go into sort of gameplay type. I'm not going to show myself playing through the entire beta because it is basically the first act, and the first act you will play through anyway. And I don't want to lessen your enjoyment if you're really excited for that. Instead, I really wanted to show people the different classes, some features such as the auction house, your blacksmith, enchanting, whatever you want, professions, show a few tricks and things like that, anything that I've learnt, a bit of number crunching and theory crafting through like, what to spec into. For instance, like a demon hunter wants dexterity and things like that. But for now, for this video, I'm gonna just have a look at your profile, your menu screen, achievements, public games and auction house. So everything that you need to do on the logout screen. I'll just have a quick run through it for this video. Okay, so to get started with, this is the menu screen. So you've got a lovely 3D image of your character. If you're playing co-op, there will be, and this of course is a friends co-op, so if it's some guy from your friend list, what will happen is you'll have, I'm sorry I can't share, I got no friends playing the beta, but never mind. You'll have two models either side, basically with two banners, and you'll be able to like literally click on each other's profiles. So to check your own profile, you can either click to the corner or press P, or you can left click on yourself. Brings up your profile with all your stats, etc. that you can all look at. This is beta obviously, so most of the progress doesn't really count or anything like that. So it's my player stats. Things like that. It shows, what's quite interesting is it shows you your class breakdown. So what you've played the most, its highest level, and the highest difficulty you've played. As you can see, I've now decided that Demon Hunter is my preferred class. I just love it so much. Haven't even touched on the Wizard yet. Maybe a bit later I'll look at that. I really like the Monk. The Witch Doctor was interesting. He was originally going to be my main choice, but I'll explain later why I didn't go for him. Barbarian, my friend saved him, so I'm not playing him. But I'll look at these classes later in a few other videos. So there we go. Yeah, that's my name and stuff, etc. So, go to Heroes. This obviously will be empty when you first start the game, but they've taken a sort of World of Warcraft approach. So they've gone for, I think it's 9 or 10 slots down the side, showing your characters, and you literally can scroll through them. Look at the attributes as well as gear. You get a 3D model in the center that you can rotate. It shows all your skills, your runes, which is basically sort of glyphing your skills, your passives, etc. More importantly though, it shows your attributes, so your sort of average DPS, your armor and things like that. Okay, so if you press the inspect button, you can further look at the gear, etc. Just look through it and things like that. Look at its durability, look at its rareness, etc. Currently there is no sort of, it's not linked to the auction house, so it won't give you a sort of average price. That's kind of what I expected. There are a lot of mods that do that in World of Warcraft, but I kind of expected them to incorporate in Diablo 3, but unfortunately they haven't. So you just go on, you just have to physically scavenge it yourself, look around on it. It's not too bad. Yeah, this aspect is probably more important for looking at friends, because I don't know. I mean, it's okay inspecting yourself. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But I'd say it'd be more useful looking at your friends and analysing your friends' stuff and gear. It's also pretty useful. Well, it's not entirely useful because it's what they put on last before you logged out. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm making a mess of this, but whatever they were wearing when they last logged on, that's what they'll be wearing in this, basically. Okay, I'll has a bit of lag. Never mind. Okay, so if you right click instead, you have the option to customize your banner, which is purely aesthetical, but it's also based on achievements. So have a look at that quickly. So as you can see, you can customize it as much as possible. And you can also, you unlock customizations by completing achievements. There's a ton more than this normally. It's just simply because it's beta. There's only very few amount, but there we go, beta max and things like that. And so you can pretty much customize everything. I mean, I just went for this set one because I'm not really phased by it. It's beta, so it's going to be deleted. Okay, let's have a look at achievements. Achievements they look and feel identical to a combination of StarCraft and World of Warcraft, really. You've got the whole sort of theme of StarCraft. It's kind of very similar to how they did it in StarCraft 2. You've got the kind of recent achievements, sort of icons that look very similar to StarCraft, except for they don't show your top ones, they just show your recent ones. Crafting and things like that. One of the other most interesting things about the menu, which I really didn't expect to be situated in the menu, I'm like, wow, is the fabled auction house system that everyone's been waiting for. Let's have a look at it. Quite a detailed sort of look, reminds me a bit like Auctioneer, which is a World of Warcraft mod. It's quite detailed, a lot of categories, selection, things like that. Can go quite detailed with it. Your money is, your balance is situated out there. Mine's quite low because I've been spending on stuff. Your stash, which is universal bag space for all characters, basically. I'll come to that later in the game. But that is very important, plays a key role in Auction House. Bidding, etc. You can bid what you're wearing if you wish, or what the character you have selected currently. Or even if you want to switch characters, you can do it. All in the Auction House system, which is a fantastic thing that they've implemented. Okay, and so the fabled part of it that everyone's been talking about is switching to real money. So for beta purposes, we're not using Battle.net currency. If you want to find more about that, might release a video on that. That's Battle.net currency you can now find on your Battle.net account. If you go on it and you look at the games category, you will find in the corner it will say Battle.net currency, and it's whatever your native currency is, it will list it like that. So looking through it, it's exactly the same. I got 50 beta bucks. Kind of is the standard that you get. Just search for something quickly. Yeah, some things are quite out of proportionate, but that is the piss take of beta. So yeah, this would basically be sort of real cash. You buying and selling in real cash. I think the most important thing to take away from this is, so in terms of number crunching, ready for the real game, the auction house would be completely blown out of proportion. Like, no one is keeping to, like Blizzard said that, oh, we want to use it for testing the actual house. Well, it's not being used correctly or properly. I mean, some people are sticking to it and being relatively reasonable. Like, I don't think anyone will spend more than £1.50 on a weapon that they only use from level 20 to something. So that's quite out of proportion. Okay, so if you don't have any friends, like me, it's a creepy laugh, sorry, cry, then you can choose public games. And our public games, you select based on what quest you're on. So if you've already completed it, you can go back and do it. But people in your same area, including your friends, need to be in the same quest line to do it. So if I selected it, it would set me into the game, and it would automatically put me in a party of anything from 2 people to 4. Excuse me. So it's done. Otherwise, you just select what you want if you've already accomplished lots of things, and you resume the game. So I'll do that quickly. Interesting loading screen. It's pretty cool. Here we are in New Tristram. And okay, to end the episode, or the series, I'm going to have a quick look at creating a hero, and also hardcore mode heroes. So all you need to do is, oh shoot, excuse me. All you need to do is go to your main screen. It will say create a hero if you first logged on, but for me it's obviously switch hero. Switch hero, it will bring you to your character selection page. Simply press create hero. Unfortunately, with Diablo, there is little, if not no, customization at all. Like, there is nothing you can do with the features or anything like that. Well, not that I know of. But I'm pretty sure there is literally nothing. God, my lag is bad. Look down. All the characters. Have your description in the corner. You also give them, similar to WoW now, where it says, oh, a rogue is primary attribute is, or sorry, primary stat is agility. Now it does it for this. But this one will say you need to stack dexterity, you need to stack strength, you need to stack intelligence, you need to stack intelligence, etc. I think Barbarian's the only one that uses strength, really. I think Monk can, likewise with Demon Hunter. So basically, you type in whatever you want for your name. And you can create a character. It also tells you about the mana usage, like what type of energy resource it uses. For something more interesting, I'm going to go and choose hardcore. Hardcore, obviously, signs as hardcore. And call this guy. So hardcore just explains that permadeath is permanent, and that it is permanent, and that they will not recreate it in any way, or for any price. So this should go straight into the menu screen, which it should. There we go, and he is ready to play.